Arizona woman is terrified that the man who murdered her elderly father will come after her next. She may have reason to be concerned. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo back now with this Crime Trackers investigation. Sure to shock you, Lupita.
Well, there's a gap in the law that officials say they can do nothing about. It's a gap that could let a convicted murderer back out on the streets just after 2 years.
He has taken my last family member. I have no family left.
Now, Lorinda Cumming believes Walter McCarthy, her former fiancé, is conning the state by leading them to believe he is mentally ill.
He has no history whatsoever of any kind of insanity or any bipolar or anything else.
A Maricopa County judge ordered McCarthy to the Arizona State Hospital in December when he found him guilty but insane of murder. Investigators say he slashed Vernon Cummings' throat and stabbed him 27 times in January of 2009.
My poor father should not have died that way. No person should ever die that way.
McCarthy will stay in the state hospital until doctors believe he's been rehabilitated.
And if they deem him to be sane and rehabilitated and not a danger, then they can release him to the street in 2 years.
2 years and a murderer could be out on the streets. How can that be? News 4 contacted the Maricopa County Attorney's Office, but we didn't get a response. County Attorney Barbara Lawal did have an answer.
Unfortunately, there's a group of individuals that falls into a gap, and it is possible. There was a mess-up in the legislature that caused this to happen.
Here's why. In 2007, the law changed, requiring violent offenders to serve out their prison term after the Hospital Review Board feels they are no longer a danger. But lawmakers forgot to include the most serious offenders of all, murderers. The mistake was fixed last July. So from 2007 to 2010, people such as Walter McCarthy, who committed murder in that time frame, could technically be released after their hospital stay.
It's a little scary. It's very unfortunate. The legislature and the doctors at the hospital are pretty stunned by this, and there's nothing that we can do.
And I beg for public awareness and outcry in the state of Arizona to stop this.
News 4 contacted the Arizona Attorney General's office, and they sent us this email, and in it they say that they can't talk about the McCarthy case due to a potential lawsuit in the matter, but they can assure us that he will go to prison on the aggravated assault charge after leaving the state hospital for at least 7.5 years. Of course, Lorinda says that's not good enough, and turns out that here in Pima County we have 9 cases like that.
Hard to believe something like that could happen. A loophole as wide as a tunnel.
You heard Barbara say that it is just amazing, and it's a good thing that it was finally caught.
Yeah, yeah. Could you imagine? It wouldn't be 9 cases. It would be much more. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
Lupita. And still to come on News 4 Tucson at 5, find out what's happening in Flintstone.